Hello! So this is part 2 of my my 12 layouts for the 12 class at Big Picture Scrapbooking. So I have shown you 3 layouts so far: a fluff piece, a basic gray sketch, and a then and now story page. Okay, so there's 3. And my problem is I talk too much. So I am Katie Scott with Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking, and I am showing you my layouts. So this one, I guess I'll just leave the glare on there. It makes things quicker. This was a page I did for one of the 2 peas in a bucket challenges for National Scrapbooking Day, and the challenge was to make it your own, like to do something to an embellishment to make it your own. So what I didn't really feel like getting the chipboard out because I was doing things quickly that day. So I just took out some of those blank Becky Higgins journaling cards for Project Life, and then I just tchotchkeyed them up with paper strips and then banners, and then to get like the perfect little right angle corner here, you just use the edge of your square punch. I saw that on Pinterest. It's brilliant. It works so well. It's amazing. I love it. So that's how I make those. And then what I did, this is also a Pinterest inspired page. They're all quotes that I saw on Pinterest that I have a board called Word Up, and I just took some random quotes, typed them up, and plopped them on a page with some old pictures of myself. And I know I need to make some new pictures of myself, but that works. It was a fun page to make. And actually, like, I think of my pages, and I posted them on my blog, like, I think people really liked this one. They were like, oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that myself. And I think that it is a good idea. And it's an easy idea to execute because it's like a grid, and you can get a lot of information on there. So this is just called Quotes I Love, and it was so easy to put together. And I really think I could make like 10 more of these, or just make like 1 of these a month. Wouldn't that be cool? I know I joked at my blog recently too that every single day of the year pretty soon is going to be like, this is 12 on 12, 10 on 10. There's going to be something for every single day of the year in the scrapbooking world. But I think if we did a monthly page of quotes I love, it would be a good, fun thing to do. I would like that. Maybe I'll start that. I like to start stuff. This was Stacy's challenge at Big Picture classes. Her first challenge for the creative crop was to make a fanciful frame on your page. And so I took all of these like buttons and brads and that sort of thing. I just feel like I should get closer to this camera. Hold on. Yeah, I think you can see better. Ta-da, you can. That's better. You don't have to look at my sink over there. Okay. So you see all those little buttons? And then all the brads. And so this is called Up All Night, and it was we did the American Cancer Society Up All Night. Like, cancer doesn't sleep, so neither does this walk. So this was called Up All Night, Relay for Life, Hope. And we did this walk in April. And then I wrote, because I know a lot of people now who've had cancer, which I'm really not very happy about, because like a Beastie Boy just died of cancer. And he can't be that much older than me, and I'm going to be 42 in a couple weeks, so only a few more shopping days left. But like, we're all getting a little bit older, but I don't feel like I'm old yet, and we definitely shouldn't be dropping off of cancer in our 40s, please, no. But I have other people that I know that are in their 30s and 20s even. So I said we walked for Bruce, and Bruce was my friend Julie's husband, who died recently of cancer, and he started Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. It's March 21st. It's the day he was diagnosed with cancer. And he died like on March 12th of this year, and so 2012. So he was like 9 days shy of it would have been his first annual, like, and I think he imagined it, like, let's celebrate, let's make it positive, and he never got to see it, but his family did, and his daughters did, and like 4,000 people were on there, and there was a couple of news articles, and if you search my blog, there's a ton of information about it. But I had signed up for this cancer walk even before I knew that Bruce wasn't doing so well. The last I knew, he had recovered, and I thought he was going to be fine, and he was back to work. So I said we walked for Bruce, Nellie, Preston, Allison, Frank, F, Amy, Bart, Ruth, Bob, and Nicole. And those are people that are all like pretty close to me, who've either been diagnosed with or have died of cancer. And stupid cancer. I'm afraid that going forward, cancer is going to be more, we're going to see more of it. And so I think we need to pay even more attention to what we consume and how we live, and staying healthy, and supporting the American Cancer Society, which I was really happy to see on Bruce's, he had a journal about his cancer, and so he really wrote that so many things that they did were, like, he very much appreciated that. So I was real happy to see that. Like, I think that, and my friend Allison, who's a cancer survivor, she loves this walk, and so if you get a chance to do the Relay for Life, you should do it. And then you should make a page like this. Because I thought that the embellishments ended up looking like stars. Because we really did. We walked all night. And I didn't sleep all the way over. I went home because I was close to where it was. But a lot of folks set up tents on the beach and slept over. So, okay, this is probably going to be 3 videos. I hope that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's number 6 video, or 6 layout. This is called iPhone. And this was a funny layout because I mixed up a bunch of the challenges from National Scrapbook Day. I know one of them was to use your iPhone or your iPhone pictures on a page. So I did that. You can see I'm even holding the iPhone, like working out, going off to work, getting ready in the morning. And then just easier to sit with my right hand. And then the sketch was like the Mayflom sketch challenge, and then using a chevron on the page was one of the 2 Ps challenges. So like I like this one accomplished like 8 different challenges, so I was quite proud of that. And that's a page I probably wouldn't have made like this. I probably would have done a grid, but I like how that came out. That's why I think it's fun to do challenges, because you do stuff that you might not otherwise do. Like, you get out of your box a little. It's cool. It's fun. Kind of fun with that. And that paper, the black paper, looks like it's all trendy now because it's like, you know, text has come back, I think, as far as pattern papers. But that text paper, 10 years old, people. 10 years old at least. So I always hear talk of like, oh, you should get rid of that old paper that you couldn't possibly like again. I love to listen to the Paper Clipping Roundtable, and a lot of times they talk about organizing your scrapbooking room, and I really have to fall in the Anna Cabrera camp there. And just, I love it all. I want to keep it all. I don't want to get rid of any of it. Don't. I think you should control the amount of stuff that comes in, but like stuff comes back. I mean, some of it won't, but a lot of it does. You'd be surprised. Like, I still have vellum from way back in the day, and somebody told me I went to the scrapbooking yard sale on Saturday at Whimsidoodle, and one of the girls there, I think her name is Kelly, and she teaches some classes down there, and she's in the Scrapbookers Guild, but she was telling me, so she's like kind of in the know, she was telling me vellum's back, and I was like, well, that's good because I already have some. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. And I want to say this was a sketch challenge for National Scrapbooking Day. I didn't really like the sketch, honestly. I thought it had problems.